स्पीकर महोदय पधार रहे हैं। Welcome you all to this session of Parliament of India. Hope this session will be fruitful one as we sit out deliberately to discuss all the important matters concerning the nation. Yes, Secretary General, please.
मैं माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से आग्रह करता हूं कि वो कृपया सदन की कार्रवाई शुरू करें।
आदरणीय स्पीकर महोदय, माननीय संसदगण और सभी वरिष्ठ जनप्रतिनिधि, हर देश की विकास यात्रा में कुछ पल ऐसे आते हैं जो इतिहास के सुनहरी पन्नों पर उकारित किए जाते हैं। आज देश की आज़ादी को 75 वर्ष होने पर देश अमृत महोत्सव मना रहा है। वहाँ हमारी पार्टी ने जब से भारत की बागडोर संभाली है तब से हमने अपना उत्तम देने की कोशिश की है और अपना उत्तम दिया है। हमने देश में मेट्रो एवं बुलेट ट्रेन तक की भी सुविधाएं दी हैं। हमने ग्रामीण इलाकों पर अधिकतर ध्यान देते हुए ग्रामीण विकास योजनाएं भी प्रस्तुत की हैं। हमने पाक को रूसी हथियारों से मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया है। यह सभी कार्य हम हमारे देशवासियों के सहयोग की वजह से ही सफल कर सके हैं और आशा करते हैं कि हमें आगे भी इनका पूरा सहयोग मिलेगा। धन्यवाद।
Now we are going to start question hour. First question please, Miss Chahat.
So respected speaker, thank you so much that you gave me a chance to speak on my issue. I would like to remind the government about violence of Manipur. More than 40,000 people are homeless in the Manipur, and the people from different tribes are just killing each other. More than 200 people are killed in last 2-3 months. And moreover, Ministers' houses are also burnt. What is government doing for the protection? And it is very shameful for the leader of the state burning have to wait for 40 days for an appointment for its protection of the state. So how we can expect from the government that they will help us as soon as possible? So I would like to question the defense minister that what steps are taken by your government to stop the violence of the Manipur. Thank you.
Defense Minister.
We issued a stern warning to the people, stating that if they fail to put an end to the violence in the state, they will have to face inevitable repercussions. And I also appeal to the people who are with arms not to attack anything and maintain peace so that we can restore normalcy in the state. Next, army and paramilitary forces are stationed there to help the northeastern state to get back to their peace. And the state government is going to construct prefabricated houses to accommodate those living in relief camps till a permanent arrangement is made to shift them to their previous places. About 3,000 to 4,000 such houses will be built and material has been already ordered, and it will reach Imphal within 10 or 15 days. And the state government had imposed curfew on 11 districts and banned the internet services in a bid to stop the spread of humors in the state. Thanks.
Miss Gurpreet,
आदरणीय स्पीकर महोदय जी, मुझे समय देने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज मैं यहाँ पर सभी उपस्थित लोगों को एक बहुत ही जरूरी मुद्दे से परिचित करवाना चाहती हूँ। ये वो मुद्दा है जो हमारे देश में उठाया तो जाता है, पर अफसोस की बात है दबा दिया जाता है। हमारे देश में महिलाओं के लिए बहुत सारे कानूनों का निर्माण किया गया है, पर इन कानूनों की दिल्ली में शरेआम धज्जियां उड़ाई जा रही हैं। अभी हाल ही में केस सामने आया था जिसमें एक 15-16 साल की मासूम लड़की को एक सरफिरे आदमी ने बहुत ही बेरहमी से चाकू से गोंदकर मार दिया, और अभी तक वो आदमी दिल्ली में खुलेआम घूम रहा है। उसे पुलिस का कोई भी डर नहीं है। और तो और DCW दिल्ली कमीशन फॉर वुमेन के मुताबिक आज दिल्ली हिंदुस्तान की सबसे ज्यादा असुरक्षित राजधानी बन चुका है। तो मेरा सरकार से ये सवाल है कि वो दिल्ली और पूरे हिंदुस्तान में महिलाओं की सुरक्षा के लिए क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं। थैंक यू।
Honorable Speaker, I would like to inform the Delhi Minister that our government has taken up plenty of steps to ensure women's safety. We have installed CCTV cameras to provide protection to women, and we have also installed street lights to light up the dark spots in the city. After 2012, around 3 lakh of CCTV cameras have been installed across Delhi, and more than 1 lakh devices are in process. I would also like to make this clear that our government is procuring buses that are equipped with panic buttons, CCTV cameras, and global positioning system called GPS. Last year, around 3 CCTV panic buttons and now coming towards your point, CCTV is the solution, because with CCTV, police and government can keep a track on criminals and can give protection to women. Many CCTVs are installed in the streets, and if any mishappening occurs, police will arrest the criminals as soon as possible. No doubt that we have provided high protection and surveillance to women, but women should also be encouraged to speak about the report and any incident they experience or witness. It's crucial that we all take responsibility in our community and work towards creating a society where women can feel safe and empowered. Thank you.
बहुत धन्यवाद स्पीकर साहिबा कि तुसी आज मैनू इस पवित्र सदन दे विच पंजाब दे मुद्दे रखन दा समा दिता। आज मैं आप जी दे माध्यम राही देश के गृह मंत्री जी दा ध्यान देश दे भविख ते उस दे जवानी दे नाल जुड़े मुद्दे वल दबाउणा चाहुंदी हां। देश विरोधी ताकतां देश नू खोखला करन दी कोशिश विच नित नवीं साजिशां रच रहीआं हन। आए दिन सरहद पार तो ड्रोन नाल नशे बहुत ही वड्डी मात्रा दे विच आ रहे हैं। भावें कि देश दी सरहदां दी राखी BSF बड़ी मुस्तैदी नाल कर रही है, पर फिर भी बहुत वड्डी मात्रा दे विच यह नशे पंजाब विच सप्लाई हो रहे।
प्रश्न पूछिए।
आ रहे हैं। इन्हां नशियां दी वरतों नौजवान पीढ़ी विच वध रही है, जिन्हां ने साडे देश नूं साडे समाज नूं अगे लेके जाना है, वही बर्बाद हो रहे हैं। मैं यही कहना चाहती हाँ कि यह मुद्दा किसी विशेष मेंबर या पार्टी दे नाल जुड़िया हुआ मुद्दा नहीं, बल्कि ये देश की एकता, देश की अखंडता ते उसके भविख दे नाल जुड़िया हुआ मुद्दा है। ਦੂਜਾ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਜਿਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਸਦਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ,
कृपया अपने प्रश्न पर आइए।
आ रही हैं स्पीकर साहिबा, आ रही हैं। ਦੂਜਾ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਜਿਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਹੈ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਪਾਣੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਪੈ ਰਹੇ ਡਾਕੇ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ। ਸਪੀਕਰ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ, ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਿਪੇਰੀਅਨ ਵਾਟਰ ਰਾਈਟਸ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਇਸ ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਦੇ ਮੁਤਾਬਕ ਜੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਸਰੋਤ ਦੇ ਕਿਨਾਰੇ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਮੀਨ ਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਹਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਵਰਤਣ ਦਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਹੱਕ ਹੈ। ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਦਰਿਆ ਜਾਂ ਨਾਲਾ ਗੁਜ਼ਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਵੀ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੜ੍ਹਾਂ ਵੇਲੇ ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਬਰਬਾਦੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਇਲਾਕੇ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰਾ ਹੱਕ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਵਰਤਣ ਦਾ। ਤਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੈਂ ਬੜੇ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਰਾਜਸਥਾਨ ਤੇ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਟੇਟਾਂ ਦਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਹੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ। ਕੇਂਦਰ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਧੱਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤੋਂ ਖੋ ਕੇ ਲਗਾਤਾਰ ਰਾਜਸਥਾਨ ਤੇ ਹਰਿਆਣਾ ਵਰਗੀਆਂ ਸਟੇਟਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਵਾਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਡਰੋਨ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨਸ਼ਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕਣ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਾਟਰ ਰਾਈਟਸ ਕੀ ਠੋਸ ਕਦਮ ਉਠਾਏ।
Honorable Home Minister.
Honorable Speaker, I would like to answer the question asked on drug trafficking. The measures taken by the government to prevent drug trafficking include intensive, preventive and interdiction efforts, along known as drug routes, and strict surveillance and enforcement at the import and export points. The government had established the National Fund for the Control of Drug Abuse to cover the costs associated with fighting the illicit traffic in narcotic drugs, treating addicts, and educating the public about drug misuse, among the other things. The National Fund is established by the central government and published in the official gazette for the purposes of carrying out different drug addiction control initiatives. And coming to your second question, ma'am, the country deals diversities and the states like Haryana and Punjab lie at the boundaries of Punjab. So, it is natural that the state having plenty of a resource must have a share of other states too. So, by the law that the central provision has made, that these states will be provided a few % of water. Thank you.
Any supplementary question? Yes.
Thank you, Speaker, for giving me a fair chance to represent my state Punjab in this session of Parliament. Despite years of independence, Punjab is being discriminated on many grounds. I want to speak on the two issues. Number one, mass migration. The government is still failed to give the employment opportunities to youngsters, and they are forced to focus to migrate from Punjab. No doubt they are going for the labor. And my next issue, which is always overlooked in the session, is the human rights violation in Punjab. If we see that the heinous criminals of Bibi Bilkis Bano are released and garnered, the political prisoners of Rajiv Gandhi assassination have been released after the fixed tenure, then why the same political prisoners are still in the imprisonment after they have completed their imprisonment in the fixed tenure under the similar law? This is why they are from Punjab and they are sick. Otherwise, we don't find any other reason between the Rajiv Gandhi assassination and Byan Singh assassination. So I want to ask the government that what provisions they need and what provisions they have made to protect the human rights and employment rights in Punjab. Thank you.
Home Minister.
Honorable Speaker, I would like to answer this. The government had promoted stability in India. It had promoted education and employment opportunities in India. The PM Swanidhi scheme was also launched to facilitate collateral-free working capital loans of up to rupees 10,000 of 1 year tenure to resume their businesses. Many other schemes are made by our government to reduce the mass migration. And we are still working on your second issue. So I would like to request that you should wait for some time and we will satisfy you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, I am thankful that you gave me the opportunity in this session of the Parliament. I would like to inform the government and the Railway Minister about about the issues and the complaints regarding the railways. There have been many complaints from the different parts of the railway zones regarding the low quality of food being supplied by Rail CTC and a different private pantry cards. I would like to know what are the steps taken by the government and the Minister of the Railways to solve this problem. Thank you.
Respected Speaker, Indian Railway Department 2017 catering policy has succeeded in providing food to the people. It is on the way to provide clean food. For this, 14 canteens have been opened already to check the quality of food. Inspections are being done at regular interval for providing clean drinking water. Purifiers have been set up in the compartments. I repeat, ROs have been set up in the compartments. To maintain good health of the people is our aim, and to maintain precautions towards their safety is our duty. From government, this try is being carried out. Thanks. Mr. Kulveer.
Thank you, Speaker, for giving me a space in the session of Parliament. Although Himachal Pradesh is famous for its scenic beauty, snow-capped mountains and adventurous sports, it is popular to its destination in India. But from last few years, the problem of disability in children arises. There are many reasons for increase in disability among children in Himachal Pradesh. Lack of awareness and education about disabilities, lack of access to healthcare facilities and specialized services for disabled children. Poverty, a factor that contributes to higher incidence of disabilities among children. Yes, ma'am, coming. Environmental factors such as pollution, exposure to toxic substances contributes to higher incidence of disabilities. Through the Speaker, my question to Health Minister is, how is government working to improve the causes mentioned above to improve in the healthcare of disabled children in Himachal Pradesh?
Health Minister.
To answer this question of opposition, our government has taken several measures. We have opened separate OPDs for disabled children and medicines are given free of cost. Our government has been assisting children with disabilities in procuring durable and scientifically manufactured modern aids and appliances of ISI standards that can promote their physical, social and psychological independence by reducing the effect of disabilities. Children with disabilities are provided with devices such as prostheses and orthoses, tricycles, wheelchair and surgical footwear and devices for activities of daily living, learning equipment like braille writing and dictaphone. We have opened several health centers in rural areas to provide immediate medical facilities to disabled children, and fast ambulance services are provided to the disabled which even live in remote areas. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, I am feeling privileged that you gave me a chance to present my issue. India is today in the list of most polluted countries in the world. Air pollution shortens the average life expectancy by 6.3 years. In most of the areas, average pollution level also exceeds the WHO guidelines. Moreover, we have crossed our limits, due to which we are exposed to various health diseases. Through the Speaker, I would like to question the Environment Minister what the government is doing for this. All are talking about religious, political and financial issues. But what about environment? No doubt we are doing development, but where is the sustainable development? So, through the Speaker, I would like to question the Minister that what they are going to provide to the future generations. Thank you.
Environment Minister.
India is rapidly developing economy and is continuously strengthening its ecology as well. Forest cover has been increased and wetlands are expanding rapidly. The number of endangered species have increased over the years. India is not taking huge strides in the field of renewable energy, but also guiding other nations too. We are going to promote the circular economy as much as possible in the states. The solid waste management campaign will free us from the clutches of the ministry on the measures like vehicle scrapping policy, and by a few measures an integrated approach is the vision of entire ministry to meet the challenges and measures like chemical-free natural farming, Amrit Sarovar and water security. I hope the opposition may be pleased and surprised for all these measurements. Thank you.
I would like to thank the Honorable Speaker to let me speak on this stage and question the Sports Minister. If we don't talk about cricket, India is not performing much well in other sports. This can be due to lack of funds and lack of interest in young generation. Young generation and students which are 10 to 18 years are not interested in these type of sports. If they are not interested in these type of sports, then who will represent our nation in these sports? That is why other countries say that they have Olympic medal. And what do we have? We just have a bunch of Olympic trophies. So I want to ask that, is there any foundation for these sports at school level, and what are the steps taken by the government for these sports? Thanks.
Honorable Minister of Sports.
Respected speaker, our government is working with its full might to help India advance in the field of sports at world level. We have launched many schemes for the same. Khel Mahakumbh, which is organized annually by the government, focuses on 27 games at school and institutional level. We select athletes and provide them with world-class facilities and coaching. A target Olympic podium scheme is yet another scheme launched by our government. We find and develop future medal contenders. A junior dog scheme has also been launched by us, which specially focuses on children between the age group of 10 to 12 years. Our government has also launched a portal for Sports Challenge Search, where young athletes can upload their achievements, which are then analyzed and viewed by professional coaches. Our government has been working with its full might. I would also like to tell that in the recent Commonwealth Games held in Birmingham, India has won 61 medals, out of which 22 were gold.
What question I have talked about Olympic medals.
Mr. Sahib.
Respected Speaker, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak about the problems of Uttar Pradesh. One of the significant challenges is the quality of education. The state struggles with providing access to quality education across all levels, from primary to secondary. The quality of teaching and learning materials is also not good, and they need improvement to ensure that the students receive well-rounded education. I would like to question the Education Minister about what is being done to educate these children. Thanks.
Education Minister. For the improvement of the primary to higher education, we have made a provision of rupees 2000 crore in its budget of 2023 to 2024. We have also provided ICT training to the 10,000 teachers of India so that students can improve their learning outcomes and can get a quality of education. We have also done improvement in the learning materials and the infrastructure also. We have provided new benches, chairs and renovated classrooms also. We have provided smart screens in the schools of Uttar Pradesh so that students can also do a concentration on their education. Thank you. Question hour is over now. Today's session of Parliament is adjourned for tomorrow.